it's Rachel here with R Cubed Quick Hacks, and I'm going to show you how to write your first blog, how to get all of your things set up real quick within the blog, the Kalatu blog premium system, and a little bit more, probably a lot more. We're going to have a lot of fun here. So first off, once you're in your back office of Kalatu, let's go to our sites. I actually have two blogs right now. I haven't been able to have many others set up yet, but that's in the future. Let's see. Well, actually, we're going to click on this little part right here, my blogs, and you can see what blogs you have. I currently have two. Okay, when you're naming your blogs, guys, you just build them right here. You can use one of the four. It doesn't really matter what it is, but just make one at a time and know what your name is going to be, because I don't really know why I picked these names. I just picked them. And now this is just my main blog, my Rachel Rand's one. I don't really know what the unlimited success was supposed to do, but it doesn't really matter. Just pick something that's going to make sense to you when you're using it, because that's what's going to appear forever. I don't know, I have Rachel Rand's here as my first one, and then Worldwide Rachel. That was my site name. I guess you can change that. Oh, wait, maybe I can't. I can't change that. The site name can be changed. Okay, so site name goes on the end of here, and then your site title, which my titles are here. I don't really know why I have those titles either. Whatever. You can access both of them from up here on the top and see what's going on with them, see the comments and things like that. As of now, it looks like I'm in the Rachel Rand's site, which is the first one, and in that site I'm basically posting anything. I'm just, blogs are really interesting, because when you post something on a blog, it stays forever within the computer system. The longer it stays, the better credibility it gets on Google. So let's say, for example, you made a blog post like 3 years ago about horoscopes or something like that. Horoscopes, let's do that. It's going to stay there, and it's going to gain credibility because it's been there for a longer period of time. Over time, it's going to build its way up slowly, 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 based on the other information that comes out. And because Google updates their systems, and they keep your stuff there, though, so it's still there. And maybe someday along the line, someone's going to click on that. Once they go into Google, they type in, oh, what is a horoscope? And your thing is like 50 on the list now all of a sudden, because they weeded out other things, and yours is pretty credible. It's been there for a while. So that's what blogs are used for. Getting information out, and then we want to build them up to the top. Now, I'm not an expert on SEO. SEO is being able to bring your post to like the first thing on the top of the list, that when you type in something in Google, yours is number one on the list. I know a little bit. I'm going to tell you what I know. I know that there's experts out there, and you can find those the experts by going into your back office. And if you're all in, there's tons and tons of SEO things that you can find. You can also find some hacks. Here we go, SEO settings and tutorials, things like that you can learn a little bit more on. You got to educate yourself. You got to get in, and you got to figure it out. So be prepared to find problems, okay? I'm sorry, but it's true, and you need to learn for yourself. You're a leader. You have to learn for yourself. You have to be prepared for problems, because they're gonna come up. Sorry I'm talking so much. All right, let's go. So let's say you can switch back and forth from site to site. If you want to do a quick post like I'm going to do, then I would just click on the website that I'm going to do it in, and then go to new post. Lovely. Today's post is actually going to be some code that I wrote for JavaScript about the tide and how the tide works based on the time. So I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to post in the code really quick so you guys aren't going to get bored. So now, although this code might never, ever, ever be used again, I mean, this is random code. I don't know who wants to know this information. However, I am putting it in the Google database because someday somebody might just type in enter the current minutes 0 to 59. And guess what? If nobody else on the Google system has that information, they're going to go straight to this site. And if they do go straight to this site, they're going to find who the site maker is and who's the site maker, or who's the author. Me. And because I'm the author, they're going to see, oh, this girl's kind of cool. And they're going to click on the side to my link to whatever you're selling or whatever you're trying to accomplish with your page in the first place. And they're going to be like, wow. And then maybe they're going to be a connection that you're going to have. So that's the idea. It's not guaranteed for sure, but it gives you a great chance. And if you put great things out there, like this, people need to know how. They don't know how to write code that well. If they're a starter code writer and they've never written it before, and they need to know how to do just a couple small things, maybe this is something that could help them. And then maybe they have a connection to me in the first place, and that they didn't even know about. So voila. If you are going to add media, you can do that anywhere in here. Let's say I wanted to put a picture of, like, I don't know, a wave or something, because I'm doing like the clockwork of a wave. You can go to your media library, you can upload photos here and bring them on in, and then press insert photo. I don't think you can see it, it's over here in the corner. If you want to put in, I like to go to text because it looks cooler. If you want to put in like a link, just click on link and highlight what you're gonna, so if I wanted to put a link right in here, I would highlight it and then I would press link and I would paste my URL right there, and that's where it would appear once you went back to visual. If you don't know what the heck to write about, click on give me an idea. That's like a really fun thing to do. I don't know, I kind of like it. I kind of like it a lot. It just gives value, gives rapport. If you don't know what rapport is, it's getting people to respond to you, responsiveness to whatever type of crowd that you're looking for. I don't know, like having them respond to you, having them like your things or comment to you, message you, email you, things like that is building a inner circle of connection. It's good. It's good stuff. So here, let's see. What do you like to do to relax and unwind? Blah, 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 blah. You can write about that, or you can give me another idea. Just like cool things. So if you don't know what to write about, just write about something. Get your name out there. The more posts you have, the better chance you're going to get to the top. If you're at the top, people are going to click on you, and then they're going to see that you're awesome, and they're going to want to join your team. They're going to want to follow you and do what you're doing, and that's why you're posting in the first place, okay? So moral of the story, blogs are awesome. So title, I need to find a really good title, because if I don't have a good title, then what's the point of even having this in the first place? So let me show you a freaking awesome place that you can find the best titles. It's called Adwords, and it's by Google, of course, because Google always has the best stuff. It's free. Go ahead, type in Google AdWords, pause me, go do that, and then come back. All right, so now you're back. If you haven't written a post yet, go write one. Pause this again and go write one, and then come back and we can talk again. So glad to see you back. Google AdWords works basically as, it's a database that keeps track of everything that people are typing into Google. So right now, if I went into Google and I typed in horoscopes, it's gonna count how many of people like me are typing that. So it keeps track of that, so it knows like who's typing what and how many searches there are of certain things. Why is this useful? This is useful because you want to find what the statistics are based on the words you use. Because if you use good words, chances are your thing is going to come up better than someone who uses bad words, okay? So you want to use good words that are attractive and that are being typed in quite a bit and don't have a huge amount of of competitiveness. You know, you don't want to compete against like Wall Street Journal or something. Like they're gonna pop up before you. So you want to find somebody, you want to find words that are going to be attractive and get you where you want to go. So let's go over to tools. Click on your tools. They're going to ask you to create an account. Do it real quick. It's free. It's easy. Keyword planner. Click that. It's going to bring you to another page. If you're not set up, you can, it's a free setup. It's easy. It's going to ask you to find keywords. So for mine, I am going to probably type in like startup Java, Tide. Maybe I'd even do like Tide, Wave Tide, Java, Java code. If this isn't clicked in here, you want to target the United States, the English-speaking places. You know, I've been told to type in like Australia, like you want to narrow your base down to all the English-speaking countries so that your base is better. You're going to have better better results, more accurate, I guess. Australia. New Zealand's a good one. I guess we do Iceland. You want all the England is cool too. Can't forget about the UK. All right, so let's save that. We want obviously English. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So we typed in, if let's say that we can use your example too. If you just wrote the cool one about horoscopes, you type in horoscopes. All right, lovely. Get ideas. So let's see what other people are Googling because we need to know. We need to know. Wave Tide Java code. All right, so this is what pops up. That was a terrible search. You're gonna have terrible searches, guys. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect either. Just expect problems, you know? But what did we learn here? We learned that this is way too long. Way too long. I don't even know why I typed that. It's too late to type, I guess. You want to do something within like 3 words. So let's just do Java. How would we do like beginning? 3 words is actually ideal. So it's loading. Learning to program, learning Java programming. So let's see here. We have searches of 100 and we're in February right now. We have 149 searches just in February. This is a pretty good search. People are looking at this, okay? So these are your statistics here. You can see if people are even interested. You know, if these numbers here are like 2,000, then either find new words or try something else because not that good. You can just go ahead and post too because if there's like if there's only 5 people that have posted, there's probably not very much content, which means your content is probably going to fall up. So there is a strategy either way. If there's no posts for something, yours is going to come up higher. If there's tons of posts for something, then you have to have really good keywords. You know, it kind of falls in the same categories, but the more you do it, the better chance you get. So might as well do it all the time, right? All right, beginning Java code. Let's see here. Competition is medium to put learning to program. Programming tutorials, that's not really a tutorial. I can't really name it that, but the competition's pretty low. Let's see what else there are. I'm going to do this one, Java programming language. That's a pretty good one. It's got low competition and it's got a fairly monthly average percentage of people. So that's actually what I'm going to use for my name. And I'm going to put like wave tide clock because it's a clock that calculates it based on waves and stuff like that. There's my code. Lovely. Your words are going to be in there. I don't usually use these areas, the call to action. They're not really that important. Maybe they are important. I don't really know about them that well, but I do use the SEO. So the SEO titles are once again what's going to be posted. I usually post something similar to the top because that's just the standard, you know. I probably would put something a little bit different, but Java programming language for beginners. Um, if I can even spell beginners. All right, great. SEO keywords. Now these are like a couple little tidbits of like words you want to put in. You put a comma between each one, and it builds up what your article is about. So we go back here. What I usually do is sometimes I even click into here and find things that are similar in comparison. You want low competition. If there's low competition, that means that there's not that many things about whatever you're writing about. So I like to copy in like 5 or 6 of these. If you want to go above and beyond, and well, if I can copy it, if you want to go above and beyond, by all means, go for it. Knock yourself out. So clock code, wave, calculating code. Wow, I guess I'm not very good at spelling right now. Used to win the spelling bees back when I was in grade school. Java programming languages, you could even put something like that in. I like to kind of do some random things too, like easy code, Java code, quick Java code. Let's see what else there is. Java programming language. I want to learn Java. These are pretty low. I wouldn't even like, there's not that many searches on them. So I wouldn't even worry about them. Learn Java code, Java programming. You know, this is code. People can use this code if they want. So just put commas in there. And then an SEO description. So this is a short, this is a multiple tab of code for waves and the tide base and the tide calculation based on time and area. Yeah, this is not a very good description, but you get the point. You want to put something in that is going to pop up and going to be important on your thing. This is Java programming language for beginners, and consists of multiple queries. So you will, whatever, if you want to put whatever you want in there, you know, it really isn't that big. As long as you're posting a blog post to begin with, I applaud you. You can put a description here. This will appear on your site. So I definitely put a description in. I actually usually use the same description as I do here because it works for it. You can upload a picture. They're pretty picky about the size of the picture. I haven't actually, you know, I usually don't put a picture on here just because they're so darn picky about what the size can be. I get really annoyed. Then you go over to publish. Once you publish it, you can change it and republish it a million times, and it's going to be the same thing. So you can preview it too. I didn't preview it because I know it's going to be awesome. So then you can preview it when you're done. I like to go the backwards way because I'm complicated. Here it is. By me, blah, 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 blah. There's my code, there's my code, there's my code, and there's my ads. So someone came to my page. They randomly typed in system outprint. Too many times can't count. Blah, da, 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 da. And they came to my page. And then they're like, well, what is this girl doing? I want to connect with her. And then they go to the About Me and they contact me. Or they click on an ad on the side of the page. Either way, I'm right on the other side, you know? So that's the main idea of a blog. And you can put different ads on the sides. You can put whatever you want on the sides, whatever suits you the best. Now, something very valuable that you are just going to love. So you can go to my sites right here. You can, I'm going to go to the Worldwide Rachel because that's like my blog. This one is my page right here. I had trouble figuring out how it all came together. So it took a while. It took a while, but I did it. All right. So actually, I don't really know why I clicked on there in the first place. You want to go to my blogs and you want to click on your URL. So I'm going to grab my URL here and I'm going to put it in something more beautiful because this is ugly. You might have already done this, but follow along because there's a little bit of information that you want to catch at the end of this. Go to your GoDaddy or wherever you're getting your domain from. Go into my products. Go into your domains, and here I actually have 3. So this is the one I use, and you can go into manage DNS. And so what you're going to actually do is post the code or post the URL to your blog into a more beautiful domain name so that when people type it in, they're not typing blog for business, you know, it's more professional, looks better. Domain, manage, this is the forwarding. You can forward it. If you don't have anything in here, I think it's going to say begin forwarding or something like that. I already have it in here. So you would paste it right here. Oh, it changed. Oh, no, it didn't. It's just because of that. I'm not going to save it because I already have the HTTP in. It's going to be permanent. Forward with masking. Put forward with masking. Don't ask why. Just do it. And believe me. And then press save. I pressed cancel. Press save. If you want, you can create subdomains, and they're right here. You don't have to buy anything else. You can create a subdomain. I didn't know that. I bought something. So don't buy something. Just do it here. Press manage, and you can add new ones anytime you want. So if you wanted to add one, I could add right now hello.rachelrans.com, and then you just put the URL where it's going. Forward with masking again, people. Forward with masking. You can do that here. So if you bought some random stuff, I know when you first buy your domain, you're already buying into something that you don't need. So make sure that you go to go to my renewals and then go to cancel. Oh, you have no subscriptions. Okay, if there's anything in here, cancel them because you already have your domain name and it's free. It's free to have subdomains. Once you buy like your domain, you're good to go. So if you have anything in here, they just put it in your cart and you're going to get charged for it. So take it out. You're already good to go with the domain that you first bought. There's nothing in mine because I already took it out, but they caught me. They're sneaky. So do that, and I have 1% of computer power left, so I kind of made that fast because I wanted to share that with you. But yeah, blogging is important, guys. Blog, 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 and you're going to be a badass when you blog. So keep it up. I love you guys. I appreciate you, and be prepared for problems because we're on a computer. Wow, I have 0%. I don't know if people can see this. I have 0% battery. I want to try to bring it up here to you. Okay, I can't show you. I have 0% battery and I am still flying high. Having a good time. All right, so ta-ta, guys. Talk to you soon. Have a great night or day. It's night here. Bye. Peace out.